Imagine traveling back in time, way back to the year 711. Picture yourself in a world vastly different from our own, where the air is filled with the sounds of clashing swords and the cries of warriors. The landscape is rugged and untamed, with dense forests and towering mountains that seem to touch the sky. This is a time of great upheaval and change, a pivotal moment in history that would shape the future of an entire region. Spain was changing a lot back then. The Iberian Peninsula was a mosaic of different cultures and peoples, each with their own traditions and ways of life. The Visigoths had been the dominant force for centuries, but their grip on power was slipping. The arrival of the Umayyad armies from North Africa brought a new wave of conquest and cultural exchange, forever altering the landscape of Spain. The Visigoths, who had ruled for a long time, were losing to the Umayyad armies. These battles were fierce and brutal, with both sides fighting for control of the land. The clash of civilizations brought about a period of turmoil and uncertainty, but it also set the stage for the emergence of new powers and the blending of different cultures. But from this chaos, a new kingdom was born in the mountains, the Kingdom of Asturias. Nestled in the rugged terrain of northern Spain, Asturias became a beacon of resistance against the Umayyad forces. The natural fortifications provided by the mountains made it an ideal location for a stronghold, and the people of Asturias were determined to defend their land and their way of life. This small kingdom, by the ocean, became a symbol of hope, a place of Christian faith and the start of a special kind of architecture that changed Spanish history. The coastal location allowed for trade and communication with other regions, fostering a unique blend of influences that would shape the culture and architecture of Asturias. The early Christian churches built during this time are a testament to the resilience and creativity of the people who lived there. Our journey takes us to Asturias, to the city of Oviedo, and the beautiful area around it. Oviedo, the capital of Asturias, is a city rich in history and culture. Its skyline is a mix of ancient and modern, with medieval buildings standing alongside contemporary structures. The city's location, surrounded by mountains and close to the sea, adds to its charm and significance. Here, among the hills and valleys, are some amazing monuments. The landscape of Asturias is dotted with historical sites that tell the story of its past. From ancient churches to medieval fortresses, each monument offers a glimpse into the lives of the people who built them and the events that shaped their world. Built between the years 700 and 800, these buildings tell the story of a very important time in Spain. The architecture of this period, known as pre-Romanesque, is characterized by its unique style and innovative techniques. These structures are not only beautiful, but also functional, designed to withstand the test of time and the challenges of their environment. They're not just pretty buildings, they show us the faith, power, and strength of the people who lived there. The intricate details and craftsmanship of these structures reflect the deep religious devotion and the skilled artistry of their creators. Each building is a testament to the community's commitment to their faith and their determination to leave a lasting legacy. These are the monuments of Oviedo and the Kingdom of Asturias. They stand as a reminder of a time when the people of this region came together to build something extraordinary. These monuments are not just historical artifacts, they are living symbols of the enduring spirit and cultural heritage of Asturias. Come with us as we explore these amazing buildings. Join us on a journey through time as we walk the same paths and enter the same spaces that have been preserved for centuries. Experience the awe and wonder that these monuments inspire in visitors from around the world. We'll learn about their history, look closely at their details, and discover secrets about the people who built them and what they believed in. Each stone, each carving, and each artifact has a story to tell. By examining these details, we can gain a deeper understanding of the values, beliefs, and daily lives of the people who created these masterpieces. Get ready to travel back in time, to a time of kings and soldiers, monks and artists, all working together to build a kingdom. The collaboration between different groups of people, each contributing their skills and knowledge, resulted in a rich and diverse cultural heritage that continues to inspire us today. This isn't just a history lesson, it's an adventure, a chance to connect with people who fought for what they believed in and left behind beautiful buildings that still amaze us today. As we explore these monuments, we are not only learning about the past, but also celebrating the enduring legacy of the Kingdom of Asturias and the city of Oviedo. Join us on this incredible journey and discover the stories that have shaped this remarkable region. To really understand how important these monuments are, we need to delve into the rich and tumultuous history of the region. These structures are not just buildings, they are symbols of resilience and faith, standing tall through centuries of change and conflict. We need to learn about the time they were built, a period marked by significant upheaval and transformation. The 700s were a time of big changes in Spain, a land that saw the rise and fall of empires and the clash of cultures. The 700s were a time of big changes in Spain. The Visigoths, who had once been a dominant force in the region, found their power waning. Their decline set the stage for a new era of conquest and cultural fusion. The Visigoths, once very powerful, were weakened and lost to the Umayyad Caliphate. This marked the beginning of Muslim rule in most of Spain, a period that would last for centuries and leave a lasting impact on the region's culture, architecture, and society. Most of Spain was then ruled by Muslims. The Umayyad Caliphate brought with it advancements in science, art, and architecture, transforming the landscape of Spain. However, not everyone accepted this new rule. But even though things were uncertain, a small group resisted in the north. In the rugged and remote mountains of Asturias, a spark of resistance was ignited, led by a determined nobleman. In the mountains of Asturias, a nobleman named Pelagius led the locals against the invaders. Pelagius, with his deep sense of duty and faith, rallied the people of Asturias to stand against the overwhelming forces of the Umayyad Caliphate. In 722, at the Battle of Covadonga, Pelagius and his small army won a surprising victory. This victory was important. It was more than just a military success. It was a symbol of hope and resilience for the Christian inhabitants of the region. The Battle of Covadonga started the Reconquista, the long fight to take Spain back for Christians. This protracted struggle would span several centuries, characterized by numerous battles, shifting alliances, and a relentless drive to reclaim the land. It also started the Kingdom of Asturias, a small but strong kingdom that stopped the Muslims from going further into Europe. The Kingdom of Asturias became a beacon of Christian resistance, its leaders and people committed to defending their faith and their homeland. The Asturian kings, knowing they were defending their faith, built lots of churches, monasteries, and palaces. These structures were not only places of worship, but also symbols of their enduring spirit and determination. Monasteries became centers of learning and culture, while palaces stood as testaments to the resilience and vision of the Asturian rulers. Each building told a story of faith, struggle, and hope. These buildings showed their belief and their determination to resist. They were more than just stone and mortar. They were the physical embodiment of a people's unwavering spirit and their quest for freedom and identity in a changing world. High on Mount Naranco, looking over Oviedo, are two beautiful buildings, Santa María del Naranco and San Miguel de Lillo. King Ramiro I built them, and they're great examples of Asturian architecture from the 800s. Santa María del Naranco, first built as a palace, shows how clever the Asturian builders were. It's a rectangle with 2 floors and a vaulted ceiling. The bottom floor, probably a reception hall, has horseshoe-shaped windows, like buildings from Islamic architecture. The top floor, where the king probably lived, has elegant arches and balconies with amazing views. Close to Santa María del Naranco is San Miguel de Lillo, a church. It's smaller but still impressive. It has a fancy 3-story entrance with a porch, a chapel, and a bell tower. The entrance has beautiful carvings of Bible stories and patterns, showing how skilled the Asturian artists were. Our journey continues with 2 churches that show the Asturian monarch's faith. Santa Cristina de Lena, a small yet significant church nestled high on a hill near Lena, and San Julián de los Prados, a grand and well-preserved church located in the heart of Oviedo. These 2 churches, though different in size and location, share a common thread of historical and architectural significance. Santa Cristina de Lena and San Julián de los Prados are both beautifully made, reflecting the devotion and craftsmanship of their builders. These holy places, though far apart, are united by their role in the spiritual and cultural life of the region. Santa Cristina de Lena, perched high on a hill, stands as a symbol of strong faith and resilience. Built around 850, this small yet cleverly designed church features horseshoe arches that divide the interior space, reminiscent of older Visigothic buildings. The church's strategic location and architectural ingenuity made it an important site for Christians in a land that was still in danger. The most special part of Santa Cristina de Lena is the upper room, known as the tribune. This unique architectural feature adds to the church's charm and historical value. The tribune room, with its elevated position, likely served a special purpose. It is believed that the royal family used this room to watch ceremonies, offering them a private and elevated view of the proceedings below. This room's design and function highlight the church's connection to the royal family and its importance in the religious and social life of the time. In contrast to the small and intimate Santa Cristina de Lena, San Julián de los Prados, also known as Sant'Uliano, is a grand and expansive church located in Oviedo. Built in the early 800s, it is one of the largest and best-preserved Asturian churches, showcasing the architectural and artistic achievements of the period. Inside San Julián de los Prados, visitors are greeted by a stunning array of frescoes painted directly on the walls. These vibrant and detailed paintings bring the church's interior to life, offering a glimpse into the artistic traditions of the early medieval period. The frescoes depict a variety of scenes, including Bible stories, saints, and intricate patterns. These paintings are considered some of the best examples of early medieval art in Spain, showcasing the skill and creativity of the artists who created them. The frescoes not only enhance the beauty of the church, but also provide valuable insights into the art and culture of the time. They serve as a visual record of the religious and artistic heritage of the region, allowing us to appreciate the rich history and traditions that have shaped these remarkable churches.